Welcome! We are at episode 15. This is Cuberized. Welcome to the channel. And this is the Craftoria Let's Play. Between episodes, I cleaned up my inventory a little bit and tried to get some things a little more organized. I have this set up if you recall from the last episode, so I can just stand on it and save all of my experience. This is clear. Okay, so what we were doing last time was we were making some upgrades for our mining gadget that we have. Our mining gadget has the biggest battery that we can make beyond creative. So it's the third tier battery. And let me get this out of here. So I can actually, this is the efficiency upgrade that we just made at the end of last episode. I did try charging it, and as you can see, we didn't even get 20% charge. So one of our challenges for today is to actually make more power because we are just not generating enough. So we have enough to run the machines in the, intervals that we've been running them, but beyond that, yeah, the energy cube is empty, and that's not good. I've already drained it of energy. So, but we do have this, so we can utilize it a little. And we might go back down to the mine to see if we can get those items mined up that we couldn't get before, one of which is mithril. So we can look at that. This has not been identified, so we'll take care of that real quick. Here, let's see what the golden hook does for us. Okay. I'm gonna go with that looks like a golden hook, so let's golden hook here. Okay, let's try this. Ah, that's the golden hook. Increases experience gained from killing mobs. Okay, if I have a hand slot open, I will go ahead and utilize that. I do not. I've got the feral claws, which gives me attack speed, which is nice, and the knockback. So for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and put this away. This is where we're storing all of the other artifacts and relics that we're not using. So here, let's see. With the I do not have shears yet, so I'm going to go ahead and make shears real quick. And there's a reason for that, is I have two saddles, and one of the things the cutting board can do for us is break down leather items. And there we go. Okay. And with that, I have 4 leather and a couple of nuggets, a couple of iron nuggets. So it's not bad to have. It's a great way to get some more leather if you need it. And where is my... I love using frames to hold up tools. So we will put this here. There we go. Not normally something I carry around with me. All right, so machines. Let's, before it gets dark, we have our biogenerator here. Let's go ahead and give it some fuel to get that charged, since I got some of that as a reward. The other thing I want to jump into probably sooner rather than later, just to get things rolling, because it does take some time, is If we look, sorry, the plastic sheets here are key to a lot of things we want to create, and so that comes from dry rubber, and you get that from latex. So you use this latex processing machine, and that if we look at if we look at latex, this is the latex processing machine. It's all industrial foregoing. Industrial foregoing uses a lot of latex. So this is that machine. Again, not terribly complicated here. This is just more redstone and wood. So to use this, you use water, and you use so we're going to need a sink as well. So there's a lot of things we're going to need here real quick. And again, we're going to run out of power. So before we get into this, let's go ahead and let's make first of all, I have not seen any acacia trees around. And acacia is good as a source for making the latex. So what we can do is we can make a market here, which will give us a way to trade emeralds for seeds and saplings, which is very handy, especially if you're in an area that doesn't have something that you really need. You don't have to go travel 2,000 blocks to go find a cactus or an acacia tree in our case. So that's actually very, very exciting to be able to do that. So let's make one of those. Okay. Put the wood away real quick, which I think is here. Alright, so let's go find a place to put in the dark. Oh, great. Okay. Gotta come over here. I think I'm going to stick it over here so it's out of the way and safe. And maybe right here? Actually, let's do this. Let's get this out of here. I'm going to clean this up just a little bit so we can get our thing in here. This is the entrance to our mine, but I think we'll be okay here. Yeah. Alright, a little more room. And let's put it here. Up. Problem. Didn't leave enough room behind. Okay, how about... Not good. Let's not kill... Okay, so there is our large-headed marketeer here. So if you look for acacia, you can get acacia saplings. Perfect. All right, let me get rid of these. And by that I just mean let's put them down someplace nice. We can even put one here. All right, I think those are all of the, yeah, it is. Okay, so let's go get some emeralds. So emeralds are up here. We have a few. I'm going to take them all, and as we walk past here, this is the sawing factory. Let's get rid of those. We're using the sawing factory to make sawdust and sticks, to then be able to, that looks good, that looks good, then to be able to make cardboard boxes, which we have some of and we're going to make use of. So acacia. Oh, helps if I can spell acacia. So I want this, and so I've got acacia. I'm going to get 2 just in case. And if we needed anything else, especially if we needed something in particular to make dye, or this is where you can get coffee beans or any kind of other plants, if you wanted flax, or if you didn't have wheat or potatoes or anything else that you needed, this is a great place to get them. So when we get around to villagers and doing trades, that's a nice place to get the crops we need to trade with the villagers. Okay, and I'm just going to go plant these. All right, so I'll plant these when it's daytime so we can pick a good spot. Let's get our last artifact reward here. And again, for this we are just putting these away to be able to use later. Yeah. All right. Let's work on until we have time until it's daytime to work on our power. So over here in Mekanism, there are some other power options that are also part of our, we already created the biogenerator, so let's do the wind generator and the solar generator. So for wind, there we go, wind generator. All looks like things we have or can make easily, so let's grab all of our things here. Let's get some redstone, some iron, some osmium, grab some gold, get some glass. What else? That might be all we need, so let's take a look here. We're missing those. Let's make those. We need... Do I have enough to do another one? I do not. So the infused alloy is copper over redstone. Copper I have a lot of, so I might as well just... And we're going to be doing a lot of Mekanism, so here is redstone. I labeled these. Currently it's empty, so I'm going to drop all these in, and I'm going to drop that in and let it go. And the nice thing about this is all these are going to be done at the same time, which is, you can grab them and go, and we'll come back later. It's nice to have some of this stuff done ahead of time so that we can just craft away and not have to go cook anything. Okay, one wind generator here. So let's do our solar. And okay, we're going to just do the basic for now. This requires stuff we have in our inventory. 1, 2, 3, and we need another one of these. We're missing the gold. Hold on. We've got gold over here. There's that. And one solar generator. Yay. Okay. The other thing is we do not have any other... when we look out here, these universal cables, which is great, but those are the only ones I have, so let's make some more cables. So we can hook up everything, and this is the basics here. And steel. Let me grab steel. Steel. Once we get this going and get some more power generated, we're going to go ahead and process through some of our ores that are raw ores and get them to be dust so that we can go ahead and get them cooked up, so we have a lot more. Okay, just checking to make sure we don't have anything anywhere else, and I don't think we do. Quick check of the machines. And ideally we're going to have all this hooked up to an AE system at some point, so things will be moving around automatically. Alright, so here we go. Have to run that through. Do I have any obsidian in here? I do have a touch of obsidian, which is what I need. So, I think other than this, we're going to be able to hook all this up, get some power generated. I also want to make a better cube. If we're going to be generating more energy, I want to be able to store more energy. Okay, got our cables. Now let's make, I think it's called an energy. Alright, basic energy cube. So this is the one we have out there right now, which is fine. We're going to make a new one. Glass. Do I have glass? I do. And the reason to make a new one is just so that when we could swap them and also have another layer of storage in there, which is not a bad thing. I am going to go ahead and see what we got here. We got our rewards, grab them, raw copper, and glass, which is nice. The energy cube is not actually in this one, it's actually in, I think, organized storage. Yeah, it's right here. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get down to the ultimate energy cube. It may take processing some things, but we'll see what we can do here. This one we've already gotten the achievement for, the quest. So we're going to need more of these. And let's grab that achievement, see what we get. Lapis. Nice. Anything is good. Elite. We need more of these again. Seems to be a trend. Oh, we need 2 more of the blue. Okay, so that means, and I have no purple. Okay, so let's take a few of these and run it through diamond, and then we will go ahead and run it through obsidian. Diamond is empty. Let's fill that up, and then obsidian. Do that. We're going to need 4 purple, I believe, and so trying to do this so we can get this done efficiently. And then we do have everything to hook up here. In fact, let's... Yeah, I do have that. How is this going here? This is still empty. So I'm going to just temporarily do that, which will keep things going. And I think I have to do it this way. Yes. So that will generate some energy as well. And then we can also, and it doesn't really matter at this point, but just need, as I said, it doesn't matter. I just need a place where we can get some direct sunlight. So since I have the cable, I'm going to run it over here. There we go. It is generating. Sun is on and we're getting energy, so lots of energy coming out. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully everything is going smoothly here. Got this, got these. And if these are not actually using, it'll start filling up here. So, yeah, so this actually inherently, the cable itself stores energy. So that's also a good way of storing some energy, is just piping it into the cables. All right, so here we are with our advanced energy. We want to go to Elite. And there's that. We will grab our reward. And then let's see what we need for the ultimate. We need more of these. I think I'm going to need more redstone. Yeah, I am. Let me grab some. Oh, diamonds. We have diamonds. Okay, we've got it. Get another crust reward here. Ooh, those are nice. Yes. It just takes a while to craft them, and we just got two. So that's amazing. So if we ever wanted to go up to the next one, this is creative, which there is no way to do a creative. This is, again, I don't, yeah, so this takes a whole nother level of technology that, so these are the same obviously, but you get this radiance alloy, which is taking atomic to a new level using radiance, which we're not there yet. But you can continue on with this, but this will give us another energy cube. And so just to get it into the mix here, we want, let's see. So that's, actually, let's do this. Okay, so yeah, the back is going to be an input. This is going to be an output. This is, the front is going to be an output because it's going to go this way, and from the right we're going to have an input. So these three machines will feed into here. The cube in the back will feed into here. This will feed out along the pipe. which it is doing, as well as feeding that machine, which is actually full of energy. So we are good. All right, I'm going to quickly put this stuff away that we did not use. So now we've got our energy going, and let's. I know I said I was going to plant these during the day, and I did not, but let's just run them out here real quick. Close. Here, there we go. We're going to see if they are actually inside. So I have claimed chunks, and I have not actually force loaded anything yet. So if you go to claim chunks, you can see, oh, I have. I force loaded these. So this is the building that we're in, and this is a little bit of the area outside where all the machines are. I think I put the trees over here. So this is what's going on. There's no need to force load anything if there isn't any machines in there. And it's a nice big area to claim. As this is set, there's 500 blocks to claim, and I've claimed 16, so very small amount. I could claim a very large area in here. There's no need to do that, though. At least not right now. Alright, so there is that. That way our machines, if we are not in the area, our machines will continue to run, which is great for processing and generating power, which is kind of what we need. Okay, so while we are waiting for our trees to grow and generating some power for us, I'm going to go ahead and grab some ores. And we seem to be light on pretty much everything. So this is leftovers from our mining that I have not put into our barrels here on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some iron. And actually, let me grab, kind of come out here and enrich this real quick. And while that's going on, let's go to the Nether and see if we can find some wither skeletons. And there was a building we wanted to explore. So I think that's good while those are trying to grow and we're processing some things. Let's take advantage of the time to try not to die. And the reason we're trying to get to kill wither skeletons is to get skull fragments so that we can actually progress in just dire things. Oh, and there is right there. Yeah, you want to come up here. Yeah, where are you at? You're above me, aren't you? Yes, you are. Come on down here. That's another Enderman. And we did not get an Ender Pearl, but they're fun to kill. I find them to be slightly less threatening looking than their other counterparts here. Okay, so we're here. We want to get over here. We can see that there's already withers, but this is the building I want to get into and explore, which we've not made it into yet. So let's head that direction. And there it is there. Let's oh, somebody's upset at me. Okay, with it, I saw we got a crossbow. So something to... Oh, the other thing, because we have our cardboard boxes now, if we find a spawner, we can pick it up. Which is another reason to come over here, is to... Okay, you're just being silly. Down there. I will take advantage of the fact you're down there. Did I get... Ow? Wither effect. Thankfully it goes away quickly. But we did. We got a wither skull fragment, so we need a lot more of those. And let me see how I'm going to get myself up here. There we go. Alright, let's go find that castle safely. Uh-huh, blazes. Okay. We can do this. There it is over there. Oh, not one blaze. It looks like 5. Okay. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. Not good. Oh, and now we have a wither. Okay, great. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. Just backed right into the blaze. Okay, get this. Now you're... That's the nice thing. If you can get them in a corner, then you can kill them just a little easier. The bubble effect is stopping. Okay, let's regroup here for a second. All right. So we got a helmet. Helm. We're already wearing diamonds, so that's just something we can repurpose. All right. Oh, God. Those guys. Look at these magma cubes. And this is not even the big one. They used to be cute. Now they're kind of scary looking. And they actually leave little blops of magma goo on the ground. Kind of looks like netherrack. Hey, like that? Okay. So I think we got a yeah, we did. We got a magma cream out of that. Alright, so I need to see where there might be an actual blaze spawner. And I think that's one right there. Okay, cardboard box at the ready. Somebody's shooting me. Oh. Okay, here we go. We're running, we're running, we're running, and got it. Alright. Now we have to defend ourselves. Ah! Come down here. It's no fair being up there. I can't get you. Okay, I'm gonna break that. Yeah, some of the other things we need are actually things like backpack upgrades to be able to get things like the magnet to pull things into our backpack. So, something to think about. Crafting up. Alright, I'm going to leave you alone. Alright, I think I need to get up to get to that. And this is... Ooh. That was close. This is not an up. are stairs when you need them. There's stairs. Is that gonna get me? Don't think so, but we'll check anyway. No, this just, whoops, sorry, excuse me, coming through. How about over here? Now these are some serious stairs. This will get me up to that level. Alright, this is... Oh, and that's actually another one. I'm only doing this because I can, and it, a little bit of control over blazes is not a bad thing. We can actually create a mob grinder. A place where we can have mobs spawn and can kill them. I need to get there. Why am I not seeing how to get there? Because it's past the lava fall here. Alright, yes, I'm coming to get you. That seemed really loud. That's TNT. Not sure why that's there, but let's break that. Okay. Knock. Coming through. I love how this looks with the lava falling down. Something is definitely shooting me with fireballs. Alright, let's see here. Let's go this way. Let's pop. Okay. Okay, that seems really... Okay, something seems really loud here. Let me go ahead and see what's going on. Ah. Apologies for the volume. I leaned up against the control. Go figure. It happens. Alright. Yeah, might as well take that. Why not? So this is the wither. Nothing in here. I will take that though. Okay, this side is the one that goes down. I am going to put something here to denote it, and let me get this stuff into my backpack. Oh, rage glove, okay. We already have one of those. In fact, let me actually do that. Put that in there too. Alright, so let's just, so I don't lose which one this is, let's just put that there. Okay, that's very cool. We'll take that. Ah, got another one. We'll check it out when we're in a safe place to do so. Okay, look, I got a smithing upgrade, ring. This is immunity to glowing. I didn't know that was a thing, but sure, let's have immunity to glowing. Nothing here. Up. Oh, here. Let's do. Yeah, and if you, any place where there's something on the shelves that's actually a frame, it's holding it in place. So, and unfortunately I can't see really well, so sure that's a reference to how many containers I've opened. So we got a disc. Immunity to still not sure what that's about. Tools are never a bad thing, especially since I like to break stuff. Alright, so there is something up there. There's nothing over there. And just so I can get at it. Okay. And we have a reflecting necklace. That sounds promising. And that still seems to be a little loud. Alright. I'm gonna call it safe for now. What is the reflecting necklace? This sounds... Accumulates damage, and then... Oh, explodes. Yes. Okay. Do I have a necklace on? I do. This is... Granting temporary invulnerability. Oh. Wish that I had 2 necklace slots. And I don't think I can put this in a charm. No, I cannot. And this can't go. No, it cannot. Alright, well, let's stay with that one for now. Alright. And again, I have this, and I'm doing okay there. So let's... Okay, I'm going to go upstairs to get all the goodies that are up here. Plus, I'm hoping that when I get to the top, there will be some... I'm actually hoping for wither skeletons so that we can get more shards. So we can make that skull that we need for just dire things. This we already have, but we can check later to see if it's better than the one we have. In which case we can switch. I'll take that. And I'll just... There we go, get all the goodies. And might as well take that too. That continues up. We're going to go over here. Should be something in here, yeah. Get a couple lanterns. Yeah. We have to. Alright. And upwards. Get to the top level. This is going to be a fight. Maybe. Let's check out the towers at the very top. You're harmless. And there's some guys over there, so we'll get to go play with them in a minute. Another necklace. Wow, that looks nice. Armor, armor piercing, and critical damage. May need to change into that one. And we got a fire gauntlet. So let's stash our stuff. Oh, he's probably... Okay, let's keep... Yeah, there's... Yep. Definitely lot of withers around. And flame pendant. Does this protect me from flames or burns anyone? Yeah, that's not nearly as exciting as protecting me from fire. Alright. Yeah, getting to the point where... and we have a friend. That I'm running out of inventory space here, so let's put some of this away. And I'm going to pull out one of these. So I carry around a couple of copper barrels so that I can do this. There's a ring. This is... inflict 2 seconds of freeze. Well, that might be nice. Do I have a ring slot open? I do. The other ring I'm wearing is attack and damage. And then this is another necklace. Okay, this is a necklace. That's another... okay. This is fire gauntlet. Alright, and vampiric glove. Vampiric glove sounds like fun. Oh boy, vampiric glove. Okay, yep. Use a cross to ward off the vampires. Heals player. Yes, I like that. What am I wearing for gloves? Oh, I got these. This is attack speed. Attack speed is nice. Okay, we're gonna switch it up, see if this is any benefit. Okay, and let's empty out some of the stuff in here. Let's get... I'm gonna leave this. I'm going to leave this. And I'm gonna grab all this stuff and see what I can put in here. Alright, let me keep these out too. Alright, so finding lots of relics and things, which is nice. Alright, and that one is filled. So we're going to pick that up. Great. And put everything back in here. Just have to remember to empty it out when we get back. Alright, let's go find all of these wither skeletons. There's one over there. There's one right there. Oh! Oh my goodness, I almost fell off. Okay, let's not fall off into the lava. I'm going to loot these quickly, hoping this guy comes back. You know, someplace I can get him. Come on. You want to come over here. Or not. Yep, he's right there, isn't he? Yes, he is. is my bow and arrow. And do I have any arrows left? I have a few. I'm not worried about him. He's too far away to be accurate. Yeah. Let's grab this stuff really quickly. Lots of rings. Let's see what we got here. This is casting. I'm not casting at the moment. Speed's fine. Armor toughness, sure, why not? Immunity to infested. Okay, not a thing I'm gonna find here, but worth holding on to. Yep, bring that back. Okay, that's empty. Let's get rid of that. This is mana. I'm not worried about that because I'm not casting at the moment, which is something we should get working on, is some sort of magic. So I think finally all of the blazes went away. This is speed. I will take that speed over the one I have. And this is... that's experience. I'm not that worried about experience though, considering I'd much rather have like immunity to fire, which I haven't seen yet, but wishful thinking on my part. Okay, let's put... Now this ring was speed. This is 5% speed. This ring, is it this ring? Is 11% speed. Alright, we'll take 11%. And then we have a new relic here and a new necklace. Okay, now I also have another one of these. So let's put this down carefully and get some of this stuff into it. Here. Put that back in there. Okay, that was my last copper barrel. Loving the goodies, though. Let's go up and see. That was my dog Princess saying hello. And... ow. Okay. Get these quickly. I'll get another ring. This is mining speed. Strider shoes? Did I pick up shoes? Ah! I'm gonna hide hide behind the pigment. Just gonna loot this stuff and get out of the way here. Alright, I'll go over to that next tower and okay. No, nope. Did not get. Yeah, let's go up here and see if we can find any more of these guys. Did we get any? No, we're not getting any of the fragments. That's unfortunate. I don't need that many more either. Another ring, freezing immunity. Not that helpful in the Nether, but has other applications. +2 armor. Wow, lots of good loot. And we're getting to the point where I'm running out of space again. Yes, I did get the Strider shoes while sneaking. Allows the wearer to stand on lava while sneaking. The sneaking part is not ideal. One has to remember to sneak. But oh my goodness. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Magnet upgrade for the backpack. For the win. Yes. Ta-da! It hits a magnet! I am so happy. Unfortunately, my backpack is full, but I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm actually going to put this stuff here. So, there we go. So we actually have a working magnet, which is one of the things I wanted to make, and conveniently I just found it, and I got another one of these. So, I'm not seeing any other withers anywhere. But I'm going to come back over here and get the rest of these barrels if I can. Oh, wait, we have a bracelet. Withered bracelet. I bet this gives the wither effect. I hope. Wither resistance. Ah! Yeah, it's going on. I don't even care what this is. But, I mean, I do, but we're going to see what the heck is this. Is this a wither rose? Looks like a wither rose. This is kind of a little scary to do while I'm here. I'm going to assume that this is very similar to the other one that we had that was a picture of a rose. Yep, wither rose. Okay. Has a 28% chance to apply the wither effect, and I'm immune to wither damage. Okay, let's put that on. Wait, let's get it out of the barrel first. Okay, so this is a bracelet. I don't know that I actually have any bracelets yet. I do not. So, yay, bracelet. Another necklace. Oh, swim speed. Not absolutely critical. But let's see if I can get anything in there. I can. Alright. So, this is one of the reasons why exploring is Magma Walker. Oh, yes! Why do I have that one yet? I don't think I do. I don't. I have the Aqua Walker. Why it's so fun to explore is because you get all of these artifacts and relics. So, suppresses damage from hot blocks, so when you walk across, well, anything in the Nether, pretty much. And for 49 seconds, you can walk on lava. Not only with no sinking, but no taking damage. So, I die a lot by lava. It's just one of those things. So, being able to walk on lava is amazing, and we're definitely going to do that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This has been a very, very good looting session. So I highly recommend if you can find a structure like this in the Nether, and whoops, and you have some decent armor to protect yourself, to come out here and definitely loot. Loot like crazy. That was a source berry, I think. Apologies, guys. I'm really doing this quickly because I don't want to be standing around for too long, because things come and find you and want to hurt you. Look, more rings. Ringing, and we got the Rage Glove again. Got some diamond armor. All these gems are, I think, apotheosis? Yes, apotheosis. So, and I think I finally hit the wall here where I cannot do much more with, okay, so here's the next trick that you can do for storage purposes. So I have here some, I have some barrels. So I'm going to put a barrel down. I'm going to fill up the barrel with generally things that don't stack, and the reason for that is that if something stacks and I pick it up, then there's, you know, a chance it can go into the backpack. Apotheosis gems can stack, but it's rare. Oh my goodness, there was a ghast over there. Just picking some random items. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, I just sneezed into the microphone. Apologies for that. Okay. Take one more second here and grab a few more items. I'm going to do this with two. Let's see, let's grab those. And these. That's all the obvious stuff. Okay, okay. So this is full now, and because we have a cardboard box, I can do that. And it should go right into here, which this is the Minecraft. This is a barrel that's been put in a cardboard box, and which is very, very handy because it's another way to manage all of the stuff. I'm going to pick up these cauldrons. I will come back for this after I loot these couple of barrels over here. Oh, Artisan Scroll. Hey, I think I can learn that right away. So one less thing to have in the inventory. Right button to learn. Whoops, I guess it helps. No? Well, we'll get back to that. I'll figure that out. And I'm just going to take these cauldrons. Okay, that's our last thing to loot. Come back here. Avoid the blaze. Health, speed, and experience. That's actually a pretty neat necklace. What necklace do I have on? I have the invulnerability one. I still like that. Put that in there. I picked up a bunch of cauldrons, which I'll put in there. Okay, that wraps that up. And we'll box that. Because I now have room and I found the magnet upgrade, that's working perfectly. Alright. Did not find as many wither skeletons as I'd hoped. Let's take a look at the map. So I am in this. I'm going to go down. There seems to be a few outside over here, but I'm going to go down, see what's down below us. Okay, that's... And this is... Oh, little... You're cute. Your larger versions are kind of scary. And where is the... I put a couple, there it is. I put this out here to mark the down. And bear with me while we go down. This can be a little, hopefully not nauseating for you or for me. But this is the under, the exciting part actually. I'll take that. Okay, here we go. Now, there's going to be 4 paths off of this foyer, and the question is which one do we take first? Okay, let's go with this one. So this is straight down. From here, I'm going to go also and take, I've got some of this tuft that I have in my bank, and I'm going to just do that so I know this is one I've been down. Okay, I can take these lanterns, but there really is no need, and there's a blaze. Okay. And that's a really big room. Alright. So... Okay. I'm actually going to try out, instead of using the diamond, I'm going to go ahead here. Let's see. I can only do a 1 by 1. The furthest range is here. I've got a fortune and the efficiency. Alright, so let's do this. So when I get the 3 by 3 going, I'd be able to get more out of this. Oops. Alright, there we go. Let's, that made quick and easy work out of that. Another magma walker. We'll have to compare those later and see which one's better. Got another disc and a ring, more experience gained. If If you don't have rings, I mean, you have 4 ring slots, so if you're needing a ring, experience rings are good to put in there until you find something that you need or like better. Another fire gauntlet. If anybody has, ooh, this is Ars Nouveau. Okay, got a tablet there. If anybody has a use for extra artifacts and gauntlets on single player and you want to share, let me know in the comments below. I never know what to do with them after, you know, getting that initial getting the first one. So now with these boots I should be able to come here, and I have particle effects but I have no owies. I'm not jumping up and down going ow, ow, ow. So, and there's lava above us, and yeah, I really don't like flowing lava too much, so I'm going to do that so it stops. But yeah, this is a very cool room. Not sure what it's used for. Again, if anybody happens to know what this room is for, let me know. Seen it many times, and here I am walking on lava and not sinking. So these boots are amazing. But yeah, if anybody knows what the room is for, let me know. Otherwise, we got the chests, and we're gonna go back. That's where I came from. I generally pick a pattern, either going right or left consistently every time, so I went left, so we're gonna go ahead and keep, I'm gonna pick these up. I'm gonna keep going left every time that there's a break. Take things as I go, so this is a dead end. I'll take that. Nothing on the shelves. I will grab this since we are passing by. Actually, I don't have silk touch, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Nothing there. Ooh, lots of things on shelves. These are the books. Okay, so there's a room sometimes in here that have these multiple shelves, and there are books, paper, and enchantment books. So this is a very fun room to find down here.